morning. Wow, what a great day. Beautiful. Again, good morning and a warm welcome to our parents, families, friends of Greenwood, trustees, faculty, staff, and students. And waiting patiently at home for their owners, Luna, Wheeler, Lily, Dobby, Mac, Maisie, Dallas, Lucy, Frida, Newton, and I must be missing some of the pets. Who did I miss? Cletus. Julie, oh, I'm sorry. All righty, today marks Greenwood's 45th graduation and a moment when we acknowledge students' hard work, particularly the graduates of our middle school program and the seniors who will receive their Greenwood diplomas. This is truly a day of celebration. Before starting the day's event, I'd like to welcome Catherine Stefan, Treasurer of the Greenwood Board of Trustees, to share a few words with our gathered community. Catherine?
Good morning. Wow, first speech. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much, and it's an honor to represent my colleagues on the Board of Trustees, all of whom I know wish could be here, and many of whom have been here before. As Anne said, today is a day of celebration, and with celebration comes recollection, stories, maybe even legends, that defined your years at Greenwood. Do you know what stories need? Great storytellers. Lucky for us, we have an expert storyteller in our midst. How many of us have clicked on an email from Anne Swayze, knowing that a great story was about to be told, a scene that would interrupt our routine and bring us here to Greenwood, where every day inspiration happens? Today, I ask one thing of all of you. Take a moment and think. What story will you tell about Anne? Share it far and wide. That is the greatest gift that we can give to anyone who has impacted our lives. On this day, it is the greatest gift that we can give to Anne. Thank you, Anne, for all that you have given to us. Wyatt, Nick, Matt, James, Henry, and Parker, we don't know each other. Probably you're wondering why I'm up here. Who are these trustees that people speak of? The trustees are charged with making sure that Greenwood will always be here for those who need it. But here's the thing. You, like the many Greenwood graduates before you, almost 50 years of graduates, you are the ones who are ensuring Greenwood's future. I don't know you, but today I know the most important thing about you. Today you will receive not just a diploma, but a Greenwood diploma. You are courageous. You are not afraid to change. You do not shy away from community. You stand up for each other. Today, you become citizens of the world. Many people will congratulate you, including me, but what I really want to say is thank you. Thanks to all 6 of you. I have the utmost trust in you. You can be sure that your story will be told, and it will inspire others far and wide.
Thank you so much, Catherine. Lovely words. Today marks Greenwood's 45th graduation and a moment when we acknowledge our students' work, particularly the graduates of our middle school program and the seniors who will receive their Greenwood diplomas. This is, and we can keep saying it, a day of celebration. 55 years ago, in 1969, the first American stood on the moon. After years of planning, calculating, preparing, and believing it was possible. I can only imagine the number of starts and stops, focused yet failed attempts, early mornings and late nights with calculations, drawings, and not so healthy food items strewn haphazardly over a large working table. In 1969, who could have imagined that space travel would allow a human to stand and take their first steps on the moon? 240,000 miles away. It is mind-boggling, even 55 years later. I suspect some individuals under our tent may remember the summer day or evening when we were coaxed into our living rooms, placed around the one family television set, and watched Neil Armstrong exit the Apollo lunar module, take his first steps on the moon, and through what today may seem more than an antiquated communication system state, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. This exploration and belief in humankind were made possible by individuals who believed and held tightly to those beliefs even when they were doubted, exhausted, and wondered if their actions were relevant and essential and would make a difference. Those individuals, scientists, engineers, mathematicians, astronomers, geologists, environmentalists, and space medics play a significant role in continuing the study of space science. In much the same way, the adult individuals who comprise a school like Greenwood and remain committed to a school like Greenwood do so because they care so deeply and invest themselves in our students' personal and educational journey. Schools are composed of people who consciously decide to immerse themselves, their love of education, their belief in the foundation of education, and their time and energy to the success of the students. In an environment such as Greenwood, it also means being fully engaged in all parts of the community. This lifestyle is not for the faint of heart. Schools are built around those who thrive on connections, relationships, shared experiences, and lifelong learning. Likewise, communities are most effective when there is a sense of adaptability and engagement, and individuals work together toward a common goal. At Greenwood, the goal is student success. We witness the idea of working toward a common goal when we hear or read about people dedicating their livelihood to caring for the planet so that this natural environment, this earth we call home, will remain intact for our children and grandchildren. We witness the idea of working toward a common goal when we understand and respect the uniqueness and diversity of someone who is not like us. More importantly, getting to know those individuals authentically and meaningfully takes time. We witness the idea of working together for a common goal when we agree to acknowledge that systems need revamping to support today's social, emotional, and mental health needs of our individuals. We have all seen signs on lawns and buildings that begin with, "In this house, I believe." Today, as we welcome the class of 2024 to the Greenwood alumni community and our middle school graduates into high school, we might consider designing a sign that reads like this: "In this school, I believe that every student is capable of learning. Every faculty and staff member cares. Being able to say, 'I'm sorry,' is a strength. That every experience in the classroom and away from the classroom is equally important. That our differences make us stronger. That honesty, respect, responsibility, and kindness guide us. that we all can change. And finally, that you matter. In a recent University of Michigan graduation speech, novelist, TV show creator, and comic book author Brad Meltzer shared these words of advice for students. He said, "The world needs more empathy, more humility, and certainly more decency. If you really want to shock the world, unleash your kindness. It is an idea worth fighting for. Who you are today isn't the person you'll be in the future. Never stop changing. Keep transforming and learning, and never think you know it all. Pay attention to what is most important, your family, your friends, and you. Focus on your passions and master them. Mountain biking, public speaking, cooking, reading, jumping out of airplanes, blacksmithing, travel. Ask for support. Apologize when you need to. Find your kindness, your empathy, and your humility. Be courageous. The world needs Greenwood students who understand the meaning behind being resilient, self-confident, and cooperative. Live boldly in the world." And finally, at the end of each morning circle, Monday through Friday, we ring the school singing bowl. I'd like to ring the bowl this morning, a final time for the 2023-24 school year, and ask for a brief silence before continuing this ceremony. Nick often lets me know whether I have given it the right ding, so we'll see how I do today. Thank you. All right, we have some things to do today. Let me invite Beth Bradley to the stage to present the first Senior Book Award. Beth.
Good morning. I have the pleasure of presenting this book award to a person who is genuine, kind, empathetic, and wise beyond his years. He is unapologetically himself. He has an awe-inspiring amount of self-awareness, self-respect, and self-love. He's someone I truly feel honored to know. He is a young man who has persevered through challenges, and as a reward for his grit and his hard work, he is about to attend his dream school. Congratulations, James Allen. Gordon College is so lucky to have you.
Hallie and Alana.
So I think Hallie did one with Jeff yesterday, so she just likes to break the rules, you guys. We almost had 3 of us up here for this one because 7 years is a long time. Right, Wyatt? Yeah. So I was thinking about this, and I feel like in the last 2 weeks, I've had so many opportunities with your portfolio and everything else to just say all the stuff. So I'm going to keep this one a little shorter and hopefully a little more positive so I don't cry in front of everyone. So I was like, okay, what's my favorite memory of Wyatt? 7 years is a lot of memories, and we've spent a lot of time together. I still always think of the time that you convinced me you were getting the bike that had taco tires. Like a real bike with real taco tires, which is impossible, and yet Wyatt had me convinced that this was a thing that he was getting. I was fully convinced. Turns out it was just a sweatshirt with a picture of a bike with taco tires. So that memory always sticks out. And then last summer you came and you mowed my lawn and worked for my dad, and seeing you driving around my house was pretty cool. But then, probably the coolest thing is that we jumped out of a plane together a few weeks ago. And there are a few other people that I would liked to sit across from in that plane when I was about to do something really stupid and really scary. And it was really a treat to be a part of that celebration of your hard work to get to this day. I've learned a lot from you, mostly about how to keep working hard and do it with a positive attitude, lots of humor, and without letting it stress you out or take you down. I got you a book. Come up here. I'll give you the book. Come here. Okay. So this book is called How to Feed Yourself. 100 fast, cheap, and reliable recipes for cooking when you don't know what you're doing. I thought it was perfect. So it's got a lot of pictures. Hopefully it's useful. And I hope you enjoy the recipes, and call me if you need some cooking help or advice, right? I've proven that I can cook pretty well. I mean, with Jesse's supervision for the grill, so I don't catch everything on fire. But I can't wait to hear how CDL training and lineman school goes. But I hope you have a good summer.
Well, I have 5 years of memories, somehow to get into 75 words, and it's a relatively impossible task, so I'll just highlight a few areas. What is truly memorable is how many games of Spot It you've won. And I'm going to blame Alana for this, because she did such a good job with facial recognition that I can never win. It became Slap It. So yeah, it's like, how hard can you hit the desk on the right answer? I'm not sure how you did it, but you never wanted to share your secret with me either. So, oh well. The contrast between the first time you came to my class and this past semester was really remarkable. You went from a very quiet boy to a young man with a dynamic sense of humor. And I could never match your wit, could never do that. When I first met you, Wyatt, you could barely put an alphabet in order or recognize certain letters. And now you're reading and passing all kinds of tests. Your accomplishments are truly amazing. And your ability to persevere, for me, is personally inspiring and will be unforgettable. I am so proud of you. So the book that I got today is called Grown-Up Stuff Explained to You, as you chart your way into your next path. Good luck. Okay.
Mark.
All right. Good morning, everybody. My name is Mark Donahue, and it's a real honor and pleasure to be able to present a book award on graduation day. I want to welcome you to Greenwood's 2024 Senior Roast. Graduation. So one question I've been thinking about with all of these seniors, it's why do people give each other nicknames? What does it signify? You know, the way others refer to us can be a very personal thing, layered with emotion. People give each other nicknames, sometimes not so kind, but usually to show friendship and a bond. right? They can signify being part of a larger group, a larger community. I know that sometimes before using a nickname for someone, it's really best to consider the circumstances. Maybe even ask for their permission and their preference. Maybe even avoid using it sometimes. But this morning is not one of those times. Out of curiosity, I was asking some students, like, why this student was nicknamed what they were nicknamed. And I had some awesome, funny answers. But my top two favorite ones, one of the students says, because he just loves them so, so much. Another top one, somebody said, I think it's because he kind of looks like one. Anyway, quick question. Unlike its close cousin, the cinnamon roll, it doesn't just offer soft, ooey-gooey vibes, but it's more complex in flavor, with caramelized nooks and crannies, floral notes of honey, and the chew of a yummy yeast bread. So what am I? What's the answer? Honey bun. Henry Ritchie, come on up here, buddy. Thanks. All right. Henry. Kidding aside, congratulations. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, wait. Yeah, Justin just texted. He said you completed everything. You graduate today. Congratulations. He made it official. As we all know, it really does take a village, a community, and a family. So take a second, look around at all the people who have helped support you, get you through, right? A lot of people. I know you appreciate all the support you received over the years to get you to today. Yeah. Make sure you tell everybody when you get a chance. All right. Today is a day of celebration. Tomorrow starts a new chapter of reconnecting with your family at home, starting a summer job with the Department of Public Works, right? And sooner rather than later, you'll be off to start to build some community at UMass Amherst at the Stockbridge School of Agriculture. And I know one way you love building community is by eating. And I think cooking together with family, with friends, and then eating those meals is one really great way to build community and family. So, in the spirit of Amanda's adulting class and following Alana's lead, I chose the Chop Chop Family Cookbook. Real food to cook and eat together. Congratulations, buddy. One more thing. Here's a box of honey buns.
Amanda.
I brought tissues. I am honored to be able to stand here today with you on this momentous occasion. Today marks the end of one journey and the beginning of another. As you move on to the next chapter of your life, I want you to take a moment and reflect on all that you've accomplished. You have worked tirelessly, sacrificed, and overcome so many obstacles to arrive at this moment. You've pushed yourself beyond limits, and you have succeeded. You have earned the right to celebrate this incredible achievement. But as you celebrate, I want you to remember that this is just the beginning. There is still so much more to learn, so much more to achieve, and so much more to give. The world is waiting for you to make your mark, to use your talents and skills, to make a difference, and leave a lasting legacy. So Parker, as you take your next steps, I hope that you remember these few things. First, never stop learning. Second, always believe in yourself. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. And finally, never forget the importance of giving back. Use your remarkable talents and skills to make a positive impact on this world. As you leave here today, take with you a sense of pride, a sense of purpose, and a sense of possibility. You have the power to change the world. It's time for you to go out there and make it happen. It has been the greatest honor to have walked alongside of you this past year, to have been gifted with your trust and your vulnerability, and to have been here to watch you as you discovered who you are. I'm gonna miss you. I will even miss how awful of a co-pilot you are. And that side eye when you realize that I'm trying to talk to you while I'm driving. So the time has come, and for one last time, I'm gonna ask you, Parker, where's your water bottle? Come on up here and get your books. So I got you The Naked Roommate and 170-something other things that you're going to encounter in college. And I also got you I'm Just a Boy with an IEP. It's a short read, but I think you're really going to enjoy it. I got one more. I did some fighting, got up here. I heard that. I want to tell you that eventually all your dreams will come true, and you will arrive at all of the things that you're waiting for, but you might not. Your destination changes because it was never a place. And your dreams come true, but they're different dreams. You'll face frustrations when you can't set a goal or a plan to work towards the exact version of what you thought you wanted. But you have to believe that eventually life will sort it all out, and it might not be what you imagined, but it will be what's right at the time. Matt, you've spent a long time wondering, what is my path? Where does it start? How do I follow it? What's out there for me? What's waiting for me? Well, one thing that has been clear to me as I've taken my journey down my path is that there is a path. I just couldn't see it till it was behind me. My path led me here. The clear markers, the pivotal moments that led me right here. My journey brought me to this path, and for the last year, I have gotten it to walk it with all of you. I have got to spend time watching you, teaching you, listening, and most importantly, learning from you. You've taught me what true determination looks like and how important it is to reflect on one's growth, but to never stop growing. Our road's gonna divide here, and I'm gonna head down one path to meet others as they start to take their steps. And you're gonna head down the other. Just remember that your path is not linear, and you cannot see too far ahead. Just keep working to create your own safety net of tools, skills, relationships, and resources that keep you open to possibility. Not knowing is not the same as not trying. So keep giving everything that you have to everything that you do. You have the ability and the insight to change the world. It has been an honor and a privilege to walk beside you and watch you grow. Never stop believing in yourself. And when you do have those moments of doubts, please remember that there are people, many who are sitting right here today, who believe in you and are cheering you on from afar. So come get your books.
You ready? The Flash is a well-known superhero that can move at light speed, 10 times the speed of light. The Flash's speed allows him to vibrate through solid matter and travel through time. We have our very own Flash sitting among us today in Nicholas Rosa. When Nick first arrived at Greenwood, he would use this superpower of speed to dart from class to class, to dart from commitments to and from. Sometimes he would use his superpower to dart away from his commitments and obligations, not because he was uninterested or avoiding his responsibility, but because he was hyper-focused on investigating the meaning of life, focused on the study of Russian language, considering the mechanics of flight, or with intensity, he would enter the world of gaming with others scattered around the world. During his first years at Greenwood, when it came time for the dorm staff to locate Nick, now he was in 8th grade, at in-dorm time, he was nowhere to be found. We would then scatter to locate this young Nick, opening classroom doors, heading down toward the pond, checking to see if his bike was missing, and then the few texts would arrive that would say, "I have him." He was in the art room drawing or nestled in a quiet corner reading, and when the adult would inquire why he wasn't in the dorm, he would tilt his head and say with total innocence, "But I was drawing and reading." The Greenwood staff and his peers know Nick as an individual who follows the beat of his own drum. He is inquisitive, thoughtful, and kind. When traveling with Nick, be it on one of his wonderful Connect trips with Jesse or antiquing with Sharon, his heart and mind are filled with joy when he can engage and connect with others. Nick would be happiest sitting to the left and right of world leaders and philosophers, and he wouldn't miss a beat. First, he would introduce himself and then ask them how their day was. Next, he would encourage them to share a story about their life. Then he would invite them to investigate the explanation of the speed of air travel, why space has 3 dimensions, what lies behind the cosmic horizon, or whether black holes produce thermal radiation. This young man is a Wikipedia of questions, inquiries, and observations. He is happiest when delving into life's mysteries, and even happier when he can share them with you. A beautiful uniqueness, intrigue, and even simplicity surrounds Nick Rosa. And over the past 4 years, Nick has grown as an independent and self-directed individual, embracing deep honesty and introspection. Nick is a philosopher, deeply curious and motivated by known and unknown knowledge. And at the heart of Nick Rosa is this deep and resounding appreciation for others. Nick, you have grown and learned to listen to guidance and suggestions. You have embraced and appreciated your true self. Now you are ready to take the next steps just a few miles down the road at Landmark College. May these 2 books, The Giver and The Alchemist, speak to your depth of purpose and direction and this journey known as life. You will do great things. Come on up. All right. Happy Book Awards, seniors. Let's jump into our appreciation for our seniors by their major senior awards. Ted Maston, will you join me on the stage?
Yeah, barely. Good morning. Let me try this again. Yesterday I tried to give this award, apparently the wrong day. So, you're supposed to give senior awards on the graduation day, not the day before. Small detail, I'm sure. No one even noticed it until now, until I said it. So the Sportsmanship Award this year was given to two folks, one of whom happens to be Parker Gorman. Parker, could you come up here with me, please? Parker had some nice, there were some nice things said about Parker when I inquired about who should get this award this year. At Greenwood, we have kind of I am the athletic director, but my job is more like supervisor of lots of other people's passions, right? We have lots of individual needs, and everybody kind of pursues things that they really feel are great to do in the outdoors or in the gym. I mentioned yesterday I was honored to be on the Utah trip with a bunch of guys, including Parker. One of the things that the coach said is that, boy, this guy really leads by example. Like, he hardly ever calls attention to his leadership. He has a leadership style that's kind of understated. And yet, then I thought to myself, well, maybe the recipient of this award should really be, someone who champions themselves a little bit. Maybe they should be overt in their leadership. But then I thought about it again, and I said, who's the guy that when the coach was sick, I said, who could I give this responsibility to lead the group when the coach can't make it? And the first guy that came to mind was Parker Gorman. When the coach can't make it, or when there's rain and all of a sudden you got to shift the activity, who can I call in to make sure that this kind of goes basically the same? Well, that was Parker Gorman again. So without further ado, I'd like to offer the Sportsmanship Award to Parker Gorman.
Jeff.
Good morning. I'll be presenting the Community Service Award. So, the Community Service Award is given annually to a student who stands out among all as someone who selflessly cares about the community that surrounds them. This year's recipient is Nick Rosa. When I think of Nick, I think of integrity, humility, and responsibility. Nick is found every day doing things like bringing dishes back to the dining hall, not for credit, but because he feels we're all directly responsible for the condition of our surroundings. For Nick, the care doesn't stop there. I think there are likely many people here that can recall a time when they needed support, and Nick was there to ask, "Are you okay? What's going on?" And it's also not unusual for Nick to pop into my office, yes, willingly to the Dean of Students' office, just to check in and chat. Nick, your ability to look outside of yourself and find great purpose in the pursuit of helping others will undoubtedly provide a happy future, but it's also the exact reason you were chosen as this year's recipient for the Community Service Award. Congratulations, Nick. Best of luck in the fall. We will all miss you, and I will certainly be cheering for you. All right, this next award is the Fellowship Award. I'm going to ask Parker Gorman to join me to help me present this. The Fellowship Award is uniquely positioned as the one and only award that's given to a student who is selected exclusively by the student. This year's recipient is
Matt Campo.
To receive this award is a true honor. Not often in life are we given the opportunity to know exactly where we stand within our communities. Well, Matt, I'm proud to be able to give you your proverbial flowers today. In your time here, I've watched you navigate challenging social dynamics in pursuit of finding your true self. You've shown the ability to display high-level empathy and compassion. You've shown your abilities as a natural leader with your skills that are continuing to grow. You've shown loyalty and commitment to your friends and your peers, and it's not gone unnoticed. Your calm and cool expression, combined with your quick wit, is something that will be missed as you graduate from Greenwood. You tried your hardest these last 2 years to say, Jeff, I am not a leader. Jeff, I'm not. I don't want to be a leader. I'm not. Well, here is your proof. You emerged as a confidant, a mentor, and at times a friend group counselor. You should really allow yourself to feel pride from this award and be sure to carry with you all of the traits that you have that helped you earn it. Best of luck in the fall. Congratulations, Matt, and I hope you enjoy the June UFC calendar.
Amanda.
I am presenting the Experiential Award. This award is presented to the student who, during their years at Greenwood, has shown interest in pursuing a hands-on approach to education in their Greenwood coursework and off-campus internships. In giving this award, we recognize an individual who embodies the spirit of hard work. He has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to his education and a passion for learning while embracing practical experiences. I personally have had the privilege of knowing this young man long before either of our Greenwood journeys began. Watching him through his academic journey has been nothing short of inspiring. He has not only excelled in his coursework, but also sought out opportunities to engage in experiential learning, whether through job shadows, internships, after-school jobs, research projects, or extracurricular activities. His enthusiasm for hands-on learning has not only enriched his own educational experience, but has also inspired those around him to follow in his footsteps. In addition to his academic achievements, he has shown remarkable dedication to personal growth and development, constantly pushing himself to reach new heights and overcome any challenge that he's presented with. His hard work, dedication, and true grit, along with his fierce determination to achieve any and every goal he sets, has left a lasting impression on all of us who have had the honor of teaching him, and without any doubt has left quite a legacy upon this campus. He is an example of never giving up. No mountain is too tall, no trail is too steep, and no goal is unachievable. So it gives me great pleasure and immense pride to present this year's Experiential Award to Wyatt Chisholmore. Sorry, I'm just doing the thing, yeah. We want to thank you, Wyatt, for all that you have taught us.
I have the pleasure of awarding this individual with the Faculty Award. This year's recipient is James Allen. The Faculty Award is voted on by the faculty for a student, in this case a senior, who represents what it is to be a Greenwood student. I had the pleasure of doing a one-on-one history class with James Allen. His questions, his passion, his knowledge of history before he even entered the classroom was astonishing. As he navigated his way through his senior year, he had a few bumps getting his courses done, not only for Greenwood, but for his own district diploma. But he didn't break down. He didn't cry. He didn't whine. He persevered. He took on my individual history class, which was insightful for not only him, but also for me. He also completed his other courses, his ELA, his mathematics, his science. To be able to not only complete Greenwood curriculum, but also his district required curriculum takes perseverance, takes knowledge, takes passion. And James Allen, you have all of those things. I look forward to seeing what you accomplish at Gordon College in the fall. Congratulations.
I'm here to present the Head of School Award. It is the final major award of this event. The Head of School Award is the final major award presented today and is given to the outstanding senior for their overall academic, social, and emotional growth. The recipient exemplifies the core values of Greenwood and the values that Greenwood was founded on. As much as I try to hide the recipient of this award through my remarks, it might be almost impossible, given the impact that he has had on so many during his Greenwood years. And the slate, and you will pick up the slate hints as I go along. To say that this young man exemplifies the values of Greenwood was founded on is an understatement. He not only demonstrates the values in his academic focus, his experiential opportunities, and social interactions, he does so with humility and heart. I have had the pleasure of knowing this young man for 5 years, and I can certainly attest that he has immensely impacted our greater community. He is quiet, yet dedicated, focused, yet able to enjoy each moment, adrenaline-seeking while knowing when to put on the brakes. When I reached out to those who know him best and asked for their sense of this individual, a simple word kept repeating itself: perseverance. The ability to push through the most significant challenges and at times extreme adversity. In the same breath, the individuals remarked about his terrific humor that he shares openly with others, and that he can laugh at himself when something goes amiss. There is a contagious spirit about this young man, an individual who is always willing to try something new, someone who respects the outdoors, can spend hours on the water with a fishing pole, steps onto a plane for the first time in his 8th grade summer, and then without hesitation proceeds to try local food of the village. His advisor tells a story that on a Greenwood weekend trip, the group was summiting Mount Adams via King Ravine. When they arrived at the top of the mountain, tired and weary, his advisor reached in his backpack for his sandwich, only to find that his advisee had been filling his backpack with rocks on the climb. Who got the last laugh? And the most recent breaking news is this. This individual, after taking classes at Wyndham Regional Career Center for the past 2 years, in addition to his Greenwood coursework, has been inducted into the National Technical Honor Society. And this past Thursday, we received news that Wyatt Chisimore passed his level 1, I think I have this right, Wyatt, level 1 journeyman's exam, which will secure his position as he works towards becoming a master electrician. Words and qualities to best describe Wyatt Chisimore: perseverance, a good friend, empathy towards others, positive, witty humor, adventurer, sensitive, and absolute 100% grit. I am immensely pleased to award Wyatt Chisimore the Greenwood Head of School Award, class of 2024, and I know as he graduates today, he will always take a part of Greenwood with him. Congratulations, Wyatt. Well done, well done, well done. All right, we have some middle school people in the room, and they are getting ready for their middle school certificates. 8th graders, it's time for you to be able to transition from your 8th grade year into high school, and when your name is called, you will join Justin and me on the stage, please. So, Justin.
First one up, Moses Camille. Lucian Smith. This is my first time. Henry Taylor. Nolan Urban. Dylan Wilcox. Owen Mallow.
One more applause. Don't move, 8th graders are going to get a photo. Here comes Justin, and look up. Hey, Dylan, look up. Hey. Yes. That was great. Congratulations, 8th graders, and you are welcome to high school. Well done. All right, this is a little bit of a nerve-wracking time for our seniors because they have been writing speeches to share with you. And so I would like to invite them one at a time to come forward, and they will share some thoughts with you. And then after that, we're getting pretty darn close to your diplomas. And seniors, I'm going to just look at you right now and say, when you come up here, smile. This is a terrific day. Enjoy this, right? Have a big smile on your face. It doesn't have to be too serious, does it? Right? Right. So, okay. So let me first introduce Matthew Campo.
Welcome, everyone. This is my kind of final goodbye message, I guess, but this is my 4th year here, and it's been amazing. And here we go. I did it. I still really can't believe it. I graduated high school. If you were to tell me this 6 years ago or even 2 years ago, I wouldn't believe you. I still don't believe it. It almost doesn't feel real, but I did it. Attending the school has been such a fantastic experience. I couldn't imagine where I'd be without this school. I learned a lot. I will remember this school in my heart for the rest of my life. I would like to thank my family, my friends, and my faculty that have supported me here throughout the years. All right, to start off, my friends, my boys, man. Y'all, I love you guys. I'd say you guys understand me, make me mad, make me happy, make me sad, but I love you guys. You know, you guys are like my brothers in a way, too. A quick shout out to some of the people who are here and aren't here at the school with me, but are here, are Wyatt, Parker, Jack, Rafa, Henry, Zach, Chris, Greg, James, Petey, Max, Paul, Austin, Avery, Josh, Quinn, and finally Dalton. That is everyone. I love you guys. I'll never forget you. You too, Jack and Rafa. Let's try to get to New Jersey this summer. Let's get this trip going. For my faculty, thank you guys for putting endless time into me and having the pursuit to make me the best student I could be. A massive shout out to Amanda this year. The amount of work that you've put into me and the class in general it's unreal. I mean, I really don't know where I'd be going and where I'd be without you. You have done amazing. Thank you so much. The Boston trip was pretty sweet. My favorite highlight would be, I know you're gonna hate me for this, was the old guy that asked for your photo. That is still going to be my favorite moment of that whole trip. I know you didn't want me to say it, but that was by far my favorite. But all seriousness, thank you, Amanda, for everything. Jean, if I can find her. Hi, Jean. Thank you for everything over these past 4 years. You have put an endless effort into me since I've gotten here, and I couldn't thank you for that. I mean, it's amazing. I thought at times you were going to give up on me, and I felt like I couldn't do anything, but you always, every single time I came into that office, were always willing to talk to me, always willing to help me. Thank you so much. Aren't you glad we don't have to do MCAS anymore? I'm so pumped. But seriously, Gene, thank you so much. But last but not least, my family. Thank all of you. I love every single one of you. Mom, Dad, everyone, Marissa, Zach, everyone, every single one of you who aren't here right now but are here. Thank you so much. The endless nights where I was struggling to just, I'd say kind of be myself as here and to call you guys and to get your support was just, it meant the world to me. We did it, all the fighting with school, all the constant long drives. It's over. We did it. I know you're going to have to take another long drive back home, but, enjoy it. It's probably the last time you'll do it, but I love all of you guys. Thank you so much. But this was, I love this place. I would keep going on, but I have a flight to catch to Iceland soon, so I'm going to stop talking. And everyone, I hope you enjoyed. Chase your dreams.
Henry.
Hello. I was a little late to the party here. I came here junior year, so I was a little bit late to the party, as many as I could say myself. But hello, students and staff at Greenwood and families. My name is Henry Ritchie, but a lot of you know me as Honey Bun. I've been at Greenwood for about 2 years, from junior and senior of high school. It's been quite the journey. I didn't know how I'd feel about coming to boarding school, and it was a really big step in my career of going to school. I mean, all the school switches, all the constant get off the computer, go do your homework, get off, go outside, do this, do that. We're gonna look for a job. I did it. I did it, Mom. I did it, Dad. I made it. I want to say thank you to my advisor, Jesse, for everything. Teaching me how to make a shelf, offering me his sob. I'm still going to take up the offer at some point, hopefully. To my counselor, Mark, and to my science teacher, Rich, you both have been amazing. You guys encouraged me to do great things, and I really enjoyed science class. Watershed, you really inspired me to choose this college and my career for the next 2 years at Stockbridge School. I also want to say thank you to my mom, my dad, my sisters, and my cat, Clover, for being my biggest supporters, Emma, and, my sisters for listening to me when they didn't want to. I have favorite memories from the last 2 years here has been blowing up the pumpkins on Fall Family Day. And another favorite memory is senior trip to Boston and getting on the Jumbotron with Wyatt. And as I make my next steps to UMass next fall, I hope to always think about the time at Greenwood, and I hope to take all what I've learned with me, and I hope to keep all my friends lifelong friends. And all to all in the classroom here, my advice is never get down on yourself when things get rough and frustrating. You've got supporters every which way you look. Thank you all. Henry Honey Bun Ritchie.
Okay, Nick Rosa.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Rosa of Boulder, Colorado, although everyone here just knows me as Nick. I would like to share something important that I have valued. Whether I also realized it back then to now is, throughout my time here, the community, the people, and the friends I have made and grown accustomed to. Having people to be with, to talk to, actively seek to hang out with, it makes it a better and more valuable time here overall. One of my favorite memories, among others, was the positive but challenging parts of the Rwanda trip. Working and helping was an exciting experience, and being able to get a physical workout but also help people in the same process, it hitting two birds with one stone in a sense, thinking about philosophy in that sense. But I would like to thank my mother and my father who helped me get all the support, resources, and time I could have ever needed to get to where I am today. Quite literally, too, because you may not have known, but ethnically I'm Russian, genetically unrelated or adopted. So since the start of my life, basically, they didn't really have to, per se. They gave me everything. From the start. Along with others also who have continued to support me in more different ways, in the ways that they can, they also deserve respect and appreciation. I would like to give some specific shout-outs to people here. Amanda, Sways, Rich, Ezra, and Annie Quest, among yet still others. And also past peers or people who may not be here at the time have offered support, have affected me, have shaped me. Wait, I've lost my spot. Oh yeah, I don't think I could have done it without Simply. I couldn't have done it without all of you guys. And wait, I've lost my spot again. All the resources, time, effort, trips to the airport. I'm grateful for the opportunity, Simply. Thank you to all the people and friends in this room right now. You all know who you are. Sincerely, Nick.
Parker Gorman.
Good morning, almost afternoon. Hello, my name is Parker Gorman. I've been here at Greenwood all through high school. I wouldn't have this amazing opportunity without the help of many important people. I would like to share thanks to my parents, advisors, Carl, Richard for 2 years, and then Rich this year. And lifelong friends, of course, for supporting me through my journey. If I had to give any underclassmen advice, it would be to try new things and push yourself, because what you can want to do can change. Look how it changed for me. I went from adventure education to now resort and hospitality management, and soon be working full-time on Killington Mountain. Next year, I'll be heading about an hour and a half north to Vermont State University, taking flight as a part of the Killington program, learning what it's like to run a resort in all different aspects. I wish the best luck to all underclassmen. Again, I couldn't have done it without everyone who's helped me along the way. Thank you. That's it.
Wyatt.
Oh, God. Hello, my name is Wyatt Chisholmore. I have been a Greenwood student for 7 years. I would like to say thanks to my parents for always being there for me, helping me, and pushing me to try harder when I didn't want to try. I would like to thank Rich and Jesse for the biking and skiing trips, and thanking my parents for bringing me to bike races on the weekends. My favorite memory here is the white strips, and the thing that I'm going to take away from here is always make sure you're surround yourself with a good group of people. My advice to underclassmen is to never give up and always try new things. I would like to say my final goodbye to my friends, Matt, Parker, Rafa, Jack, Dylan, Will, Max. Thank you to everyone who's helped me the last 7 years.
James Allen.
So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm James Allen. And for those of you who do know me, you will for sure say that that when I came here, or when you first met me, I was definitely the quiet guy in the corner. Corner who was not particularly friendly or didn't take much interest in you. I'm fairly certain anyone who met me will say that. But that's how I was at first. As we went along, it was a very slow progression, and trust me, I mean slow. Slow, but over time I get slightly funnier, and I also get more friendly and more talkative. But that was a slow journey. But speaking of journeys, I've certainly been on a lot with Greenwood. I've learned how to ski. I've been to Boston a few times. In fact, that Red Sox game that Henry said we were on the Jumbotron at, I actually got to take a picture of us on the Jumbotron. Granted, it wasn't a good picture, but it was a picture. I also learned how to ski. I mean, granted, I'm not very good, but I do like it. Now then, on to serious matters. Greenwood has definitely changed me for the better. I was so quiet, I was so unsure of myself, and granted, that hasn't exactly gone away, but who here is sure of themselves all the time? Anyway, I learned what my favorite subject was, science, clearly, and I'd like to thank Rich Carter for that. And I'd also like to thank Justin for teaching me about history, because for those of you who do know me, you'll find that they'll tell you that I love history, among other information. It's what I do. Information is my thing. Anyway. And you'll find that I try a lot of new things. I'm always up to try something, whether it's food or a sport or a new game. They'll tell you, a lot of people here will tell you that when it comes to board games, I'm the master. But you should meet my dad. He will beat you real easy. And they also tell you that I bring a lot of competitive spirit to most things I do. I always want to be the best. I always want to win. And also and I can tell you that I'm either really good or terrible. Terrible, but I have had a great time here. I've had a great time trying and failing. I've had a great time trying and succeeding. I've learned so many new things. I've learned life skills I didn't have before. And truth be told, if I didn't come here, I wouldn't have been sure what I'd be doing after high school. But now I know. I know where I'm going to college. I know what direction I want to head in, and I definitely have Greenwood to thank for that. And there is no shortage of people I have to thank. I have my parents to thank for sending me here. I have my brother to thank for giving me a friend when I was alone. I have my advisors to thank for when I was going through the hard times, which, believe me, we have all had here. And I'm so thankful to be here at all. And I gotta tell you, I love it here. My parents are actually afraid they're gonna lose me to New England. And Greenwood, I'm gonna remember it for a long time. I can promise you that. and I get the feeling that it's going to remember me. And if you don't, then I have truly failed. That's my bit. Thank you.
Seniors, those were great. Thank you so much. They're perfect. All right, we're here. Seniors, it is your time. In addition to receiving your diploma today, you will also receive a personalized talking stick made especially for you. There are 6 of them up here, and all of them are a little bit different. The talking stick represents your journey here at school. In the Native American tradition, a talking stick is passed to individuals when they are prepared to speak openly and honestly. And while they are speaking, everyone listens respectfully. As graduating seniors, you are finding your voice, the most comfortable way to communicate with your thoughts. And as you enter the next chapter of your life, this talking stick represents your voice, your commitment and responsibility to others. These well-worn pieces of nature were found in the Vermont woodlands and prepared for you by Richard. I also want to take a moment today to extend thanks, before we go to the diplomas, to all of the alumni in the house who have come back for graduation. Stand up, alumni, stand up, stand up. Great. Thanks, you guys, for coming back. And one little piece before we really do jump into diplomas is I want to acknowledge a student, particular student in the graduating class, and that is Wyatt. And we have heard this today, but Wyatt isn't a 4-year senior, he is a 7-year senior arriving in the 6th grade. So Wyatt Chismore, here you are. Catherine, can I re-invite you up to the stage for our presentation of diplomas? And when you receive your diploma, seniors, we would ask you, once you've received it, that you will head down to the grass where Justin Altman can take a photo of you as a class, so stay there. Make sure you have your diploma, your talking stick, and the rose for a member of your family. Perfect. Great. All right. So Justin is going to come to the stage, and here we go.
Not only will I be reading the names of our graduates today, but also their cords and what they represent. First, Matthew Campo. Who has cords in mathematics, humanities, experiential, and a 4-year senior cord. Wyatt Chismore. You're good. Who has cords in humanities, experiential, 4-year senior, and a stole to represent his 7 years at Greenwood. Parker Gorman. who has cords in humanities, experiential, and a 4-year senior cord. James Allen Queen. Who has cords in mathematics, history, art, humanities, and experiential. Henry Ritchie. Who has cords in science. Nick Rosa. Who has cords in history and art. You guys don't go anywhere yet. As graduates of 2024, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
That's perfect. You got a bug right behind you. All right, guys, you're all set. All right, one more time. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Aaron Chesley, I think it's time. Right? Okay. Now let's sit back and we have a little music for you. The sounds of the Greenwood Band. Moses Camille, Dylan Wilcox, Cameron Sharp, Nolan Urban, and Eric Olson. Give it up.
Oh, big old jet airliner, 'cause it's big old jet airliner. Don't carry me too far away. Oh, big old jet airliner. 'Cause it's there that I can stay. Oh, big old jet airliner. Carry me to my home. Oh, big old jet airliner. 'Cause it's there that I belong. Watch out, you might get what you're after. Cool babies, strange but not a stranger. I am ordinary guy, burning down the house. Hold tight, wait till the party's over. Hold tight, worried for nasty weather. There has got to be a way, burning down the house. Easy to take it, pack your bags. Time for jumping overboard. Transportation is here. Close enough but not too far. Maybe you know who you are. Fighting fire with fire. All wet. Hey, you might need a raincoat. Shake down. Dreams walking in broad daylight. 365 degrees. Burning down the house. Sometimes listen to myself. Gonna come in first place. People on the way to work. Baby, what did you expect? Gonna burst into flames. My house is out of ordinary. That's right. Don't wanna hurt nobody. Some things sure can sweep me off my feet. Burning down the house. No one really hold me such support. Nothing yet. Everything's stuck together. And staring to the TV set. Fighting fire with fire.
This next song, Moses, he wrote a song and then he turned it into his speech at Gettysburg, and now it's a song for the band. So this song's been through some turns. You'll get it. You just skip that. Work around it.
Dark to cry, in the dark to cry. I'm standing here and I get feet cause my friends are living behind. In the dark to cry, in the dark to cry. Listen to me, I'm the kid that learns differently. And I'm gonna tell you this swiftly, that it's hard to be in this position, especially in the young eyes vision. Even to not be a normal academic learner, cause I have 100,000 miles more to go. As an academic learner that is slow, it hurts to be more different than my friends, especially when you're black. I'm standing here and I get feet cause my friends are falling behind. In the dark to cry, in the dark to cry. I'm standing here and I get feet cause my friends are falling behind. In the dark to cry, in the dark to cry. You can never redeem your ADHD, cause in the way it's a key. It's a superpower that you get. Not everybody gets it. All this academic stuff makes me go down a road that twirls and twirls. And if the world cared, I probably wouldn't be there. Oh yes, I forgot, I cannot change the pathways of my brain. And yes, it's a pain, but I need to refrain from going down the wrong road. So I guess I need more support to be in the normal learning town. All my friends are sitting in the normal lounge, and I'm still stuck struggling around. I'm standing here and I get fit cause my friends are left behind. In the dark to cry, in the dark to cry. I'm standing here and I get fit cause my friends are left behind. In the dark to cry, Mama, I'm asking why. Mama, I'm asking why. Mama, I'm asking why. I'm standing here and I could fear cause my friends are left behind. In the dark to cry, in the dark to cry. The girls and boys making all that noise cause they found your toys. We can't suit ya, that's a flat. If that don't suit ya, that's a flat. School is out for summer. principles. And we got no innocence. I can't even think of a word that even rhymes. School's out for summer. School's out forever. School's been blown to pieces. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers, dirty looks. Out for summer, out till fall. We may not come back at all. School's out for summer. School's out for School's out with fever. School's out completely.
That's great. Congratulations. Thank you, Rock Band. Always a pleasure. Okay, so let's right now give thanks to Carol and the dining room staff for all of their helping us good food over the year and last couple of days. I also want to thank Jay and Vicky and Josh and Angie, who are our housekeeping and maintenance crew, who have done great work to keep our community ready and safe and clean and welcoming, particularly throughout the whole year, but in this weekend. So thank you to those folks. Carla Renford is not here today. She is the new office manager, and she's actually supporting her son at a baseball game, but she is she epitomizes learning by doing or experiential, because she has walked into this school and had to take care of first Gettysburg and then this event, and she's done a terrific job. So if you ever have a chance to talk with her, please extend thank yous to Carla. And lastly, in just a few hours, we will send off our Iceland travelers. You've heard about that a little bit today, and wish them a safe and wonderful trip. So for Jesse and Amanda and Carol, Lex, Andrew, Bella, Josh, Jean, Matt, and Liam, safe travels. Congratulations to everybody. Lunch is open for you. Thank you.